you couldn't tell, like, nobody could have told me, like, to leave him. Like, because I was so just in love with him. I didn't care that he had money. I just felt like, oh, you know, like, one day he had money, this and third. But, like, no. And then it got to the point, like, nigga, you cannot do anything for me that I want, amongst other things. And it's like, I gotta go. So if you know a nigga can't do nothing for you, leave him. Love.
What are 5 things that make a man attractive?
Abs, number 1. Big dick, that's number 2. Do you mean like physical attributes or just like across the board? Because like I can name 5 and 5.
Whatever you find attractive.
Some say nice lips, good teeth, a nice like mouth, just in like mouth, just put that on the one. Being tall, that's like physical. I like a man that is honest. I like a nigga with money. A good communicator, and somebody that's affectionate, because I'm not. That was more than 5.
All right, so I guess you gave 5 physical and 5
non-physical.
Non-physical. Okay, tangible and then intangible. Okay. So what are 3 things that make a man unattractive? We can go tangible or intangible.
Okay. Being broke, that's number 1. Being fat, I don't like big niggas. Hating women, men, because niggas hate women. And being short.
Okay, so you don't like men that are overweight, don't have much money, short, and the ones that hate, you said hate women?
Hate women. Okay. Actively hate women.
Actively hate women. All right, so.
And I don't mean just to say no. I don't mean not just because they're overweight. Like, you don't gotta be overweight. You could be in your weight and still be kind of thick. I don't like thick niggas. Thick men, I'm sorry, that's more PC.
So thick with, like, do they have hips or something? Or? Please elaborate.
Thick, like, niggas be not like, no, I definitely don't want a nigga with no hips. A nigga with hips is a nigga I don't need. That's not what I mean by thick. Like, some niggas, you know, like, niggas be like stocky, like a little broad, like too brolic. Like, you gotta be on the slimmer side of things.
Oh, so you don't like them like cornbread fed?
Yeah, no.
All right, you like the slender,
tall, but they got the muscles, but you don't like the abs.
Oh, yeah, abs.
Yeah.
So 6 feet, 6 figures.
6 feet is too short. It's like 6 feet is like
6 pack.
Yeah.
All right, then. I guess we can reverse it. So, what are 5 things men find attractive in women?
What if I think men
that you think that men find attractive in women?
Ass, titties, a nice mouth. I think that's about it. I really don't think niggas got standards. I think that niggas don't got standards. I think now men be saying they don't like broke women, but broke women be getting niggas. So I don't know. I think that men only care about physical things with women. But then they also want a woman, from what I see on like the internet and from men that I know, it seems like they want somebody to take care of them. So I guess a nurturing woman that got ass, titties, and a nice mouth. Niggas don't care what a face really look like for the most part. That's what I think.
All right, then, okay. Then what are 3 things men find unattractive in women?
Big bitches. That don't sound nice. They don't like big girls. I don't think that men like women who are too independent. From my experience, I don't think that men like women who are too independent. And I think that's about it. Honestly, I wouldn't even say they don't like big girls. Niggas like big girls. I think, honestly, I don't think there's anything men find unattractive in women unless they just look dirty. But I don't know. Niggas be fucking anything, so I really don't know. I cannot answer that question.
What's your definition of single by choice?
You choose to be single. Like what?
Okay.
So you want me to elaborate?
So, do you believe most people are single by choice?
No.
Okay, why?
Because people like companionship. People like to be with other people. I think that, honestly, I don't think really anybody, I I don't think nobody initially starts out single by choice. I think you get to be single by choice. Like, you be like, talk to somebody and then say that person dub you, or they do something you don't really like, so you dub them. And now you're like, damn, I gotta leave this nigga alone, now I'm single. And it's like, yeah, you chose to be single, but you ain't want to be single. And then when you stay single for a while, you just decide, at that point you decide like, yes, I want to stay single. I like being single.
Do you not, some would argue that would be more considered as single by circumstance?
Well then, yeah, people be single by circumstance, and then eventually it becomes a choice to stay single. They just won't date. They won't be involved. But I think that people can be single by choice. Like, I be single by choice. Niggas be trying to cut me up, and I be like, no. I think that's how it becomes single by choice. If somebody is trying to be with you and you're like, no, I want to stay single, that's being single by choice. You just not getting niggas or not getting bitches or whatever. That's just single by circumstances, because nobody wants you.
Okay, here's another circumstance. Let's say the perfect guy or girl wants the man or woman and they approach them. Since that person's single by choice, are they gonna reject them? They're the perfect guy, that's the guy they've always wanted.
How would they know that? Just, you mean like just approach them out the blue, like, what's up?
Say your dream guy approaches you, and
my dream guy physically, because how would I know he's my dream guy?
Mentally, everything, but you're single, you want to be single by choice. Do you reject that person because you're single by choice?
Depends. I mean, I could fuck with him. I could be with him, but he could be my dream guy, but I might want to, dibble and dabble. Like, my whole thing with being single is I have a freedom to do what I want. Like, you could be this fine ass nigga, you have all this stuff. It could be another nigga, pulling up to the side. I'm like, oh, I want to see what that's about. Like, so me being single is just the freedom. So, I mean, my dream man could come in here. Oh, you know what? Yes, because my dream man is going to make me want to be faithful. So, yes, I will be with my dream man. If my dream man walks into my life.
Then that makes you single by circumstance. Because you haven't found the right person. So, having that perfect person comes. It's single by circumstance, not necessarily a choice. It's just that person hasn't came yet.
Yeah, I would agree, but I feel like sometimes I also choose to actively be single. Like, I think it goes both ways. Like,
that's why I use that question.
Yeah, so if I wake up one morning and it's like, I don't want to date right now. I don't want to date. I don't want to date anyone. That's me choosing to be single. Then once you're dating and you're still single, I think now becomes circumstances because you don't want to be with nobody that you are dating.
You said the man has to be tall, has that money, great mouth, but large downstairs. But what if he's lacking in the financial department? But he's a good man. He's come home every night. He's watching Netflix with you. But he's watching Netflix with you. He's coming home every night. You don't have to worry about other girls in his DMs. You don't have to worry about him clubbing with other women. He's coming home every night to you.
I don't have to worry about that stuff because he broke.
But
if he had money, he would be outside. I don't want a nigga that's broke. Like, that's a non-negotiable. You don't got no money, no. Because I'm not broke. I'm not dating somebody that's broke.
Oh, I mean, I guess what would be your definition of broke?
So at the very, being broke is mental and like physical. It's a real thing and it's a mental thing. I don't want a nigga that's broke mentally or in real life. Like, I think a man needs to be able to, at the very least, meet the very basics of my lifestyle. You need to be able to do the things for me that I can do for myself. And you can't be broke and do that. Like, you can't. So, like, a man, you're not a perfect man for me if you don't got no money. Like, you coming home every night. You come home every night to do what? To be broke in my face?
Well,
to watch Netflix on somebody else's account? Because nobody pays for Netflix.
I mean, we don't have to go into the weeds of whose account it is. Just know that he's there next to you, watching.
You could be next to me with some money. No, I could get all of that in a nigga with money.
But this guy is a good guy.
And he could be a great guy.
The money there. He may have a dream or a good plan down the line, and you can be there with the grind. You know?
Oh no! I don't. I'm not staying low and building with no nigga. Absolutely not.
You don't like power couples, glow up together?
No. No, absolutely not. First of all, I date men that are older than me. I date men that are in their 30s. You should not be in your 30s and broke. And like, yes, everybody got their dreams, everybody work for stuff. No, like, you ain't gotta be rich, the richest man alive. That's not realistic. Like, that's not realistic for me to expect every nigga to be like as rich as the richest nigga that I've ever talked to. That's not realistic because he's like a millionaire. That's just not realistic. But like, if you can't, like, the thing is, like, you gotta have money. Like, if I say I want these shoes, can you buy me these shoes? I don't want it to be like, oh no, I got you next week. No, because like, if my man tell me, oh, I like this, like, a nigga's never asked me to buy him anything because that's not cute. But like, if my man could be like, tell me like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about buying this, I could just go and buy it for him. I feel like, so if I hit up my man like, I want these bodies for me, you should just get that. I don't want to hear about, oh, wait till next week. I don't want no nigga living check by check. Like, no. You can have dreams and shit like that, but you can have money and work on your dreams too. No. You 34 years old. Why you don't got no money? No.
Alright, so
you can be a great man and that's fine. It's women who are okay with that. I'm not one of them, so go find her.
What is your advice for women that are with men that don't have much money? They're in their early 20s and should they stick around and watch them grow, or should they just say, you know what, I don't have time to grow with this person, I need to just go get me a 35-year-old man, he already got his stuff together. Or is this your personal preference?
So, women in their early 20s should not be dating men that's like 35. Y'all have nothing in common. When I was like 20, 21, I was dating men who were like 24, 25-ish. I date men in their 20s. I will, like, their late 20s. I don't strictly date men in their 30s, but I think it's all situational. And when you like 20, 21, you just be silly. You be like, oh, I love this man, I love him. Women be in love with a nigga potential, and that's the problem. Women, my thing is, if you got a problem with your nigga being broke, you want a man with some money, tell your nigga to get some money. Tell him you want these things and he needs to make it happen. And if he's not gonna make it happen, leave him. You gonna be sitting here miserable, waiting for that nigga his money up, watching your friends fuck with all these ballers, all these niggas with money and all the shit that they want, and you just in the house mad, miserable, looking at your nigga because he got a dream. No, I think, but you know, it's all different. Like, when I was with a broke nigga from the time I was like 14 till I was like 20. And I didn't leave him because he was broke. I just didn't like him no more. But you couldn't tell, like, nobody could have told me, like, to leave him. Like, because I was so just in love with him. I didn't care that he had money. I just felt like, oh, you know, like, one day he had money, this and third. But, like, no. Then it got to the point, like, you cannot do anything for me that I want, amongst other things. And it's like, I gotta go. So if you know a nigga can't do nothing for you, leave him. Love, not to say,
love out the equation.
Not saying throw love out the equation, but you are gonna love somebody else. You are gonna love somebody else. I just think that if somebody is not fulfilling you, and it's not just money wise, like somebody's not fulfilling you in any aspect, leave them. That is so much easier said than done, but it's like, that's really how I live. Like, a nigga you not doing one thing I don't like, you gotta go. That's it. But I think that women in their early 20s, they don't know that, and they don't really realize that until they get older. Like, I didn't really realize that until I was like 24.
So you said if they don't do one thing that you don't like to the left.
Oh, niggas, I got
one thing.
It really depends. So this is how I move with niggas. Men I date, I don't worry about money. I don't worry about money with the men I date because I know how to pick them. But if I say I feel like communication, for me, communication or like seeing you, that's a big thing for me. So if I like can't see you when I want to see you, I don't expect somebody to be able to see me all the time I want to see them. Because then if you got all that free time, you're broke. You're doing too much. But like, or we're not talking all the time. If we're not texting, calling, but we're also not linking, that's a problem. I'm gonna tell you this is a problem, and if it continues, you're out. Certain things though, some niggas just give me like little crazy psycho vibes, and it's like, I might even say shit, I'm out. But like, yeah, and sometimes I just be dumbing niggas. Like, I just be dubbing niggas. You got one time to do something I don't like, it's done. When I do it, it's done. 2 sticks in my buns. I'm out. Yeah, I got 0 tolerance for niggas. And I think that's what women need to do. When you got a 0 tolerance for niggas, niggas act right. When they know you finna leave their ass, niggas will act so right.
Well,
or they just don't give a fuck.
Well, the same can be said for men with women. You said men can just leave women. A man can just get another woman, or they can just have multiple women on standby.
You know, that
can be argued.
Son, that's the thing. That's why I tell women to leave these niggas. Leave these niggas. Niggas leave women. That's why, like, you men, huh?
More than likely, the women leave first, leave the man.
Women, I don't know. It's all debatable. But even if a nigga don't leave, a nigga gonna do him. Like, that's the thing. Like, men are selfish. And I don't even think that men are wrong for being selfish. I think that women should be more selfish. Like, men care about, if they woman not doing some shit, they gonna find another bitch with. They are, one way or another. Whether he leave his girlfriend, wife, whatever she is, or whatever, men, they gonna do what they wanna do. Women are not selfish like that. They be just so, oh my God, I love him. I would like, just silly.
There's a lot of men that feel when dating a woman, it feels like they have to do all of the work to maintain that cohesiveness, their relationship. It feels like a lot of men feel like they have to do everything, and the woman kind of just has to sit there and let the man do everything. Do you agree with that?
Yes, and a little bit of no. One, you pursued me, so pursue. That's one. But also, if a woman likes you back, if she likes you, it's not gonna be like this cat and mouse thing. Like, she'll reciprocate. So if a woman's not reciprocating, she probably just don't like you like that. She probably just not that interested. Or niggas not inspiring. Like, niggas is just, I was just telling somebody this the other day, niggas don't be inspiring. Niggas don't make you want to like them back. Niggas don't make you want to do nothing. They just be like, here we go. Like, niggas not inspiring. Like, and it's all the same. It be the same little shit. Like, it be the same shit. Like, how many niggas do you think are in her messages doing the same shit? How many do you think taking her on a dinner date? Like, nigga, be spontaneous. Do something fun. Inspire a bitch. Make a bitch want you. Like, and like, what do men expect women to do? Like, what y'all want us to do? Be like, just, like, what? Like, what do y'all want us to do?
So do
y'all want us to ask y'all on dates?
Do you feel men should just be happy that the woman is in their presence, the woman is texting them back?
If it's me, yes. But no, I mean, like, I think that people should, first of all, I think if you make it clear what you want, if you make your intentions clear with somebody from the jump, you tell a woman, like, I'm trying to make you my wife one day. Or I'm trying to be with you. Or I'm just trying to fuck. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, I think that one, that's going to be clear. And then she either is going to be with her or she not. And then even regardless of what, if you pursuing a woman, you pursuing her, and she not giving you nothing back, stop being so goddamn thirsty. Move on to the next bitch. It's another bad bitch. For every bad bitch, there's another one. Or two.
Yeah, you made a good point. If a man is pursuing a woman and she's not giving him anything back, why can't the woman just say, hey, I'm no longer interested in you, I'm interested in other people? Why do they not tell the man and they continue to receive the free attention from that man? Because
men will kill you. I know that sounds dramatic, but yeah, that's just like a thing. Some women might be afraid. So some women might be afraid because men are literally will kill you. So they probably feel like that. That's like a lot of things. A lot of women are afraid. It's just like when you out on the street and the nigga try to talk to you, you give him your number because you don't know how he gonna react if you don't. Men don't take rejection well. Or like, I kind of just feel like, for me at least, it really depends. Like, if it's somebody I was dating and then like I just was like, nah, that's not the vibe, I might not say, but I kind of just feel like you could feel it. Why do I have to tell you? Like, why? But I mean, like, if a nigga is constantly pursuing me aggressively and I know I'm just not into it, I'll just be like, I'm not interested. But it's like, niggas will keep pursuing you, ignore niggas. You just try to like slowly back out. Like, just, okay, cool, I'm not gonna respond too much, or I'm not gonna lean. Then you just stop responding. Niggas will still hit you up. What's up, you trying to do this? And it's like, nigga, take a hint. Like, take a hint.
Well, you use a good term. You said you was taking a hint, but when a woman asks a man, what are you looking for? Why can't she take the hints? Okay, he's pursuing me, so he may be interested in getting to know me. He may be interested in relationship or marriage, whatever. But there's no, women prefer men to be direct with what they want, but you're saying a man should just take the hint. So
yeah, but if I very clearly ask you, what do you want from me? There's not a hint to take, there's an answer I'm looking for.
Well, the man is clearly pursuing you, but you're giving him hints.
Clearly pursuing someone? No.
There's 99% truth, 1% hope.
Men pursue women, from my experience, a man who wants me to be his girlfriend and a man who just wants to have sex with me, both pursue me the same way. So there's no way you like, once you start to like speak to someone more, some niggas is much more obvious in their like, I'm trying to fuck. Some other niggas they got a little more suave with it, you know what I'm saying? They're a little more smooth. But I can just kind of tell. I mean, I ask men like, what do you want from me? I can kind of get a vibe. I mean, like, but to me, I kind of just want to know more so, like, do you want something serious with me? Like, because I know niggas want to fuck me. So it's just like, I'm not asking you that. Because I know if I'm like, nigga, let's fuck, we gonna do that. So that's not really, like, a thing. It's like, do you want something serious? Because it's like, if I don't want nothing serious, then, okay, I know this is not going to work. Or if you do want something serious, and then I might want something serious with you as well, then it's like, okay, now I have different expectations for you than a nigga who we just fucking. So, yeah.